Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. How are you all doing today? So, my name is Francine. This is my channel. It's Manifold Destiny. I'm here today for a message for you guys. I typically, if you've seen my channeled messages prior, I usually do an audio where I go into depth on channeled messages for you guys and then I upload them. Particularly recently, I've been doing a Bloodline series. And I feel like sometimes it's not always going to happen or work out the way you intend with life in general. And so I decided to do it now live with you all because the energies, as you already know, shift so much. Sometimes you have that time and energy to dedicate to write down all of the information, and sometimes you just need to just say it. Because as I channel, most of my readings are going to be impromptu because I feel like usually my spirit team will wake me up with a message. They'll tell me something really quick and then I'll write that down, and years later they'll remind me of that thing and say, this is ready for people to see. This is ready for people to hear. So I'm here today because I feel like there are people that need to know about their bloodline, specifically the spiritual components or spiritual lessons that are involved with your specific bloodline. I feel like some people, not everyone is meant to do the same things. And for me, when I connect with people's ancestors, I tend to get names. I tend to get regions of the world, religions, and things like that to mention for a reason. It's to really get you to hone in on what their experience was. So, without going into depth on religions in particular that I've noticed, and practices and cultures and all of that, I want to get into the specific message today for the Byrd family. So, as you already likely knew when you clicked on this video, the name BYRD is what I'm going to be talking about today. It's a beautiful Saturday on March 15th, 2025. I am here because I have finally gotten some time to focus on this reading. I am a mother, I am a mystic, I am a shaman from various life spans, lifetimes. I just come with a different energy and I tend to attract people that are inclined towards those things. So thank you so much for being here. I hope that you get a lot out of this message, and if not, that the energy helps and assists you in some way. Okay, so to get into the message and just to channel, this will be something that will be free flowing. So it will not conform to a specific set or way of doing things. I am not going to come on here and do what other readers have done. A lot of us are used to hearing things a certain way, and we get so accustomed to that, and we think that's the standard. But I want all of you to create your own standard here, okay? So we're going to do whatever comes through. So I wanted to start out with the name Byrd. I looked into it just now. I like to just tell you up front, I look up some things for just researching things for you guys that I don't need to tap into. This is stuff that we know historically. So with the name Byrd, it's a surname of English and Irish origin. So we're going to be looking into more of England and Ireland with this set specifically of ancestors, okay? And it's a variant of the name Byrd, B-I-R-D. So notable people, there's a lot of notable people with this last name. I don't think it's that rare. So we're going to look more into the message for you guys. So I'm going to put this down. I need to channel. So we're going to just see how the sound works. Spirit team members and ancestors, thank you so much for being here with us as we tap into the energy of the Byrd family and the Byrd bloodline. What would you like to say to the people that are listening with this surname? Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles that just fell right now. So let's see. So I feel like you guys need to see this particular deck. This is the Relative Tarot. I feel like my ancestors tend to use this for a good reason, Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. I'm hearing cohabitation as well. So there's something here about they've been with you. They've been sitting there with you specifically. It feels like there's specifically three ancestors with, for each and every one of you, there are three that have been sitting with you. And you would say sometimes, right, it could be 2 to 3 because you could be the third person in the middle and they could be speaking to either ear. So it could be 2 for some of you, but I feel like it's up to 3 people, not in total in your ancestors, okay? This is just for the Byrd family. There's specific Byrd relatives that have been coming to you, and 3 is significant. They've been communicating and contacting you in a group. They also want to talk about your contract in this life with them. What is that? Spirit team. Oh, wow. Queen of Swords. We had the Queen of Swords come up in reverse here. All right. So there's a lot of things you can say with the Queen of Swords in reverse. It can be a very cutting energy, a very very authoritative, communicative person. It doesn't have to be a negative thing depending on the situation. Like if someone's really nagging or really trying to get you to do something that you know intuitively you're not meant to do, this could represent someone in your life that's doing this, or this is you cutting people off. They're saying that there are people that you're feeling cut off by for a reason. Byrd family, spirit team members, please assist me with understanding what the Byrd family is trying and wants to say. So I feel like they're trying to talk to you about 2 specific people in your life. We have the King of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Swords. So there's something about a fire sign male and there's a air sign female or feminine. This is female because I don't want to say feminine. It seems like it's specifically these genders. So there's 2 people here that are operating. It's like 2 paths here. They're talking about a path. Yeah, look, the Emperor upright. So there's something about the 3 people. Okay, there's one feminine. This person's been cutting people off for you. There's a masculine who has been actively pursuing you, but also trying to give you energy towards moving forward and moving past certain blocks in your life. They're all working towards pushing past blocks with you as you are working on your line and your legacy and your lineage. So this Emperor is coming up right though. This is this feels like I was about to say the ringleader or like the third one, the older or like the father figure in the 3. So there's something about 3 people coming through to you and them coming in this form. Now these 2 coming in reverse are significant. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily like, I'm going to see and tap into each of the 3 for you guys, just to see what information we can glean from why they're in reverse. But I don't want you to necessarily think, oh, they're bad. It's more so there's something about working through either an imbalance, perhaps with you and your line through them. And this could be just coming up that way for that reason. So let's look into the Queen of Swords. Spirit team members, why is the Queen of Swords here for the Byrd family of the 3 ancestors? Okay, so this person, this person has had enough, okay? In your line, this person made a lot of moves. They made a lot of moves in standing up for themselves. They made a lot of moves on not deliberating any further on certain things. They were like, no, we're done with that. We're done with standing idly by. We're going to speak and speak our truth. And I feel like this person was very notable in your family. This person was very pivotal also in her intellect. I'm getting like the energy of someone who was really good at it's like academics. I feel like they were very, very strategic, very intelligent, very they were a great combination of factors, because I feel like this person was really active in the community, or they were active in their life, in their life, their path, their career. I feel like this person stood up for something, and I'm getting more of like a a certain time frame where I think it was early 1900s, late 1800s. They might have been born in the late 1800s and were raised or were going to school or doing big things in the early 1900s. Like as soon as I said that, my like throat closed. I feel like they used their throat chakra, their ability to stand up for people and their rights. I feel like this person was like an activist for sure. What would you like to say? Death. Yeah, they brought about major endings. They brought about a lot of, I'm hearing peace, and I'm also hearing affront. They were affronted by a lot of things in the world, and they brought peace, and they brought also like a truly, like, they wanted to break out of the mold and traditional ways, and so they were very, very like They're very communicative about that. Okay, so they were like not okay and not accepting of the way things were, whatever that was. I feel like it just has to do with women's rights, women's voting rights. I think it had to do with movements that were involving living outside of the norm, as far as like, I feel like the civil rights movement is significant as well. I really do. Is there anything else you'd like to say, ancestor of the Byrd family? Yeah, Ten of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups. This person loved their family. They must have had a big family as well. I feel like they had a lot of people in their family. I feel like she had a lot of brothers, this person that I'm talking to. Even if there's 10 cups here and there's two siblings, two male, two female siblings, there's something specific here about either there just being a lot of children, a lot of siblings for this person, or they just had a lot of it was very balanced, like there were a lot of girls and boys. That's really specific here. I feel like this person was really cheery as well. They had a great sense of humor. They were very happy-go-lucky when they could be, but when you said something or did something that was out of line, they're like, no, we're done. We're not doing that. Very upfront. Okay, so what do you want to say? Seven of Swords. Something about, yeah, there's something about you needing to bury something quickly and to move forward. I'm hearing parrot. There's people around you that are, there's someone specific around you that you need to close a cycle with, because I feel like this person is a parrot. They talk back. They talk about the things that you trust them with and entrust them with to other people. They're not trustworthy. They're saying to be careful of this person. It could be a fire sign, a young fire sign. It seems like you need to start a new course of action and run away from a situation. I'm hearing run away from home in the sense of running away from what you knew. What you knew is no longer home for you. What they're saying is now you need to move forward in a new path and a new trajectory. And what better person than the person that has done that for you and for your line in previous generations, previous timelines, I'm hearing. Wow. Justice. Justice is going to be served. This person could have also been an air sign as well. Something is like coming through here. So let's see. We have the High Priestess. This person is really intuitive. I just keep hearing you knew this. You knew this already. You knew about this person. I feel like even though the name Paige might be significant to somebody, even though, you know, it's spelled P-A-G-E here, it's like P-A-I-G-E is significant for someone. This person, you knew about them. New chapter is what they're saying. There's a new chapter that needs to begin with you. And this person, you need to run away from the situation here. Okay, so look at what okay, so I just picked up the next two cards. They're the Eight of Cups and the Four of Wands. You walking away is something that either if you did this, amazing work, they're so proud of you. If you are trying to and you're like still kind of faltering, and I saw 1331, which is like a mirror, like the death card, like you're seeing the ending. You need to walk away from the situation with this person, a specific person. This is not everybody in the world is just like against you. This is one particular person. So I just want to reiterate that, because I feel like it's easy to come on here and say like, oh, this person is doing this behind your back. Some of you don't even care, and that's great, because I don't feel like you should spend too much time thinking about what other people are thinking and doing, because as long as you are on point and as long as you are in alignment, those things can be helpful to know how to respond and navigate it, but you should not live according to what people are doing. Like, that's just what I want to tell you in addition to what she's saying. So I just want to add that. And I was having some issues with my throat chakra, and now it's fine. So it's like, thank you. This is helping, because I feel like people need to hear that you are in control, and that this is just to help you and to nurture what you have and what you're growing. You don't want to have, like, for instance, when you're growing a specific vegetable, to have something that's eating it while you're trying to cultivate it. You want some, like, you're the person, of course, that picks it, cooks it, all of that, but you want something that you want to cultivate what you have, and you want it to grow to its to the heights that it's meant to. And there are things you can't control, like outside forces like the weather and stuff, but you can protect it. So do your best, okay? Just to protect what you have. I feel like this card is meant for you guys. Six of Wands. Yeah, you'll be successful. I feel like they also want me to move on to the next person. So we're going to kind of continue to go on with the King of Wands in reverse. I feel like they're saying they're good. They're happy with what's been said so far. I'm hearing Catherine. So someone here has a relative named Catherine Byrd. And that person is who I'm speaking to, one of them. Okay, this is an energy. This person comes in as an archetype for many of you. But there may be specific people that want to be heard that are connected to you. Do you know what I mean? This bloodline, there may be 20 people reaching out or 20 people seeing this video, and all of you have the same relative. That's because it's supposed to be that way, but also I just feel like I need to say that just to clarify it. King of Cups. Okay, King of Cups energy is coming through for the King of Wands in reverse. That's a lot of love. That's a very fatherly, like I'm feeling like a bear. This person may have been burly, so this person may have been like really jolly as a person, very nurturing with the Queen of Pentacles. This person was a giver. This person was a giver. Yeah, they gave a lot of opportunities, and they also gave a lot of chances to people. I feel like this person gave multiple chances to many people out there. Whether they honored it or not, I don't know. I feel like I heard the word secure, so this person was secure in themselves, so they could give that to you. I'm also hearing secure account. They had a lot of money racked up, so they had just like a secure investment, secure estate. This person was very knowledgeable. Look at the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom. Very good with their money. Even if they weren't raised in a I'm hearing society that honored certain things, they cultivated their money. They were great at cultivating their money. We have the Devil, and then I heard drinking, so this person could have been a drinker. Is that correct? Please verify that for me. So we have the Nine of Swords in reverse. That tells me this person was afraid of doing that. So no, they were not, but they had people around them that had vices, and they were very careful with that. The Devil energy, they were very concerned about doing things that were hereditary or things that other people were doing. So drinking may have been a big thing, alcoholism, and they didn't want to do that. So they were very I'm hearing they adjusted things, like they adjusted their diet or adjusted the way who they operated with and how they operated with them. You know, it's not like they never had a beer, but like this is just the energy of someone who is careful. Yeah, a balanced energy. This person was really balanced. I'm hearing McCleary, so this person could have been Irish specifically, and I know I said, you know, the name is also rooted in England and Ireland. I feel like they're Irish specifically. We have the Four of Pentacles. This person was really protective of their money, so they put their property under trusts, or they had a very protective way of keeping their stuff encased or enclosed for specific people. Yeah, Ace of Swords. So I'm onto the right track here. Let's keep going. A lot of these cards are falling. I wish I had a bigger table. But it will happen. It will happen. So Two of Wands, right? Two of Wands is planning for something. Planning, and I feel like this person planned trips. I think they were really good at planning and of traveling. I think this person was a natural born traveler. So just to give you an idea of these people, I'm just saying these things to you, but let's see what the message is. What is the message for the King of Wands? Because the energy shifted and I felt like, okay, this person's ready to talk now. So let's get into that. Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles. There's something that you need to... Okay, so we have here the Page of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. There's something that you recently started that needs a little bit of balance. There seems to be like this decision that you made recently that involved like making a step in the right direction. If the sound changes, guys, you're just gonna have to go with it. I'm sorry, but that is what I can do, and there's a lot that goes into this. I feel like this new contract that you're in, I don't even know if you're aware that you started a new contract in your life, like a new cycle has approached. People don't like hearing that, but that is what it is. You will constantly encounter cycles. So this cycle that you approached, there's something here about balancing your finances, like getting recalibrated again. So they're trying to tell you that's happening, and that it's a good thing. New start with the Fool energy. It means that you're onto a new trajectory. You may also have two specific people that you're taking care of and balancing and trying to care for in your family. This could be even family members or people that you love, people that you nurture in your life. There's something about you returning to something that you've done before in past lives. And I feel like this was past lives and other incarnations. You are a star being. I'm feeling really strongly that a lot of the people in the Byrd family are star seeds. I feel like you've come from other places. I'm hearing calcaneus, so I don't know if you have some connection to like something about your feet. I don't know if you've noticed that you use your feet a lot for your job. I don't know if you're a dancer. I don't know if you're a hard worker, or something about your feet and like your heel. So it could also be religion, because I also think of like scripture references about the heel and about the snake that bit the person's heel, and the prophecy that kind of foreshadows Jesus doing this to the serpent. Something about like you having some involvement across timelines to where they're bringing up things from way back around biblical times. So there's something about you doing something again. And I'm also getting like Greek gods and goddesses in my head. So I feel like someone here is connected to multiple cultures. And I feel like you're beginning to weave it together. You likely are a serious starseed. If I'm mentioning God this many, specifically the Bible this many times, it feels like you have an influence there. So we have the Three of Wands coming in after the Star. And so you're going to feel like a loner a little bit if you don't already feel like it. I feel like you're moving forward into something big, and it requires you and you alone. You don't need necessarily another person with this venture until you've already surpassed something. Like you have to do something alone before you then begin to see the people around you that are meant to emerge, is what I'm hearing. So this person is very, very, I almost said guarded. They're very protective. They're very specific with what they say. They're being very direct with you. I feel like this person is more of a grounded fire energy. This person's really active in your life. This person is active also in the community. So there might be people around you that are guided to you because they guided them to you and they're connected to you. Okay. So we just have a lot going on, a lot going on for you guys. I feel like with the Star and the Six of Cups, it took me back. It made me think like, wow, you guys are doing something that has been in the making for quite some time, and this is your birthright. Okay, so they're just acknowledging that things may feel a little rocky as you balance things out, and you're going to be taken care of no matter what, but you're just going to notice the instability kind of evening out, and you're going to be able to afford what you need. But they're just letting you know that that instability is still taking you. Like that balancing effect that you're experiencing is not a sign of something going wrong, okay? It's a sign that you have to adjust, okay? I'm hearing Queen, and then that card fell. Let's see what it is. We have the Hermit. So Hermit energy is someone who is a teacher, and also someone who's gone through the dark, who has come into a deeper level of their ascension, a deeper level of who they are, a deeper level of knowledge within. And it's relying on you, like I said, right? You are the person that is needed to go into this portal, to go into this next realm or this next stage. Primarily you are the focus, and then people would begin to come alongside you. But there's something about you needing to break through something on your own, and this is happening in meditation. This is happening with them. You need to meditate with this person, these three people. Is there anything else, Spirit Team? I'm just getting the number 14. There's something about that, and now I'm seeing the Page of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. There's something, you are like such a loved one in the family. You are the young, I don't know how to describe this. This is just a sweet energy. They really dote on you. And I feel like they're trying to say, I don't even know what I just said earlier. Like literally that was meant for you to hear. And then I saw this. So all that matters is what they're trying to say is all that matters is the love we have for you and the desire we want you the desire we have for you to tap into your inner child a lot more. Your inner child is going to guide you a lot. You are connected to them, and there's water here as well. You're very connected to the elements. I feel like with the water energy coming through, I feel like you are kind of a wild card as well in the family. And I feel like they're recognizing that that's a connection that you have that is so pure and rich that you need to imbibe, is what I'm hearing. Just imbibe it, in it. Just let yourself sit in it, enjoy it. Sun, right? Sun is the joy. Yeah, and then there's the Three of Swords, Six of Swords. There's a need to walk away from the disappointments, okay? So just like they sojourned, I feel like they traveled quite a bit and experienced some difficulties. We have the Nine of Wands, and we had before that the, wow, we have the Empress. Yeah, they definitely, especially the matriarchal line, you may have Byrd on your mother's side. There's something here about traveling really quickly through experiences, going through so many like rocky situations in life that you kind of got accustomed to the difficulties. But they're trying to say there's a lot of joy and abundance coming to you that won't require that, but you just are needing to stay kind of plugged in, stay like connected to yourself and to your source. I think that that's what primarily is coming through for the second ancestor. I'm hearing Ralph, so I'm getting a name at the end after I share with you what I'm hearing. So I'm hearing Ralph, but it could just be that the word Ralph means something, just as Catherine means something to you. I would look up to both of those names, okay? I'm hearing Palace of Duke, so I'm feeling as though this is like, they're trying to talk about how royal you are in the spiritual community, regardless of titles here. It's not like an earthly title, okay? It could be linked to it, like I'm hearing York as well. So there's certain places that you're connected to in England, but it's not like you have to be royal to be in this bloodline. You may be, but they just want me to tell you that. And the beauty of it is that it's supposed to come to you, and you're supposed to take it in and then understand what it means for you if it does. So that's the beauty of channeled messages. They're channeled through me to you, and you are the one that perceives it with your brain, you know? Okay, so Ace of Pentacles is coming through. When I said the royal person, I got the Emperor. So there could be one person in your family with this legacy, like this last name, that is a royal person, that is has royal links to England or Ireland in some way. I'm hearing Scotland. Got it. We have okay, I was laughing and then I got the Five of Cups, so that made me feel weird, just a little awkward. Okay, so the Five of Cups is a sense of sadness or loss. So this person went through a lot of, I'm hearing fears, but they also, and I'm hearing tears for fears. Someone has a love, a desire to listen to songs from specific time periods, like in the 80s specifically, or they were born in the 80s, and they're just giving me tears for fears to give me an idea of how old you are. Something about like justice and judgment happening in your life a lot, like endings happening with people, a lot of disappointments. I'm hearing there's someone here with a Cancer, or there's a Cancer energy, or you may be going through or have gone through Cancer itself. There's something here about losing people. There's something here about life kind of, I don't know why, but I'm getting life like having this interesting way of balancing itself out for you, meaning it came in the saddest ways, but it showed you things, pivotal things in your life, considering we have two major arcana here. It could have even felt unfair. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry to hear that. So it's like a sorry of like the experience, because I resonate with that, but I also know that it's for your benefit in the future. Like it's going to do something great, and no one's truly lost. Their souls are still there, their spirit is still there, so they're never truly out of power or powerless, no matter what difficulties that person goes through. So even when they feel that way, it's not truly their souls. It's not the soul on a soul level that they're gone. So Wheel of Fortune, I feel like someone might get offended by that for some reason. It's really just a projection. So I really do hope most of you do understand what I'm saying here. With the Wheel of Fortune, there's something beautiful. I'm hearing 2, 4, 6. So there's something about things doubling for you. There's going to be a lot of increase for you, and I feel like it's going to carry you through. I'm getting a weird energy for this Emperor card. I'm getting like more information about you or something like that, because I'm getting Naruto. Someone here loves Naruto, needed that confirmation, or feels connected to the characters or to the storyline of Naruto, or grew up with it. Siblings could have watched it. I'm also hearing Pokemon. So someone here was just like really is into anime. And I'm just going to confirm that for you, if that's what you're trying to hear or wanting to hear. Seven of Swords. Something about a person stealing money or someone being deceptive with money here. Just being careful of that. I don't know why that's coming through. I feel like this third person, this Emperor energy, is kind of negative. Not in a bad, like, not like they're inherently negative, but they have more of the hard things to tell you, the hard and sadder things to convey to you. Can you please tell me more about yourself? Yeah, look at that, Three of Swords. Yeah, there's just a sad energy here, but it's like, I think you have a lot of healing to do with regards to this person in particular's like lineage, or this part of the lineage. This Emperor has gone through a lot. They were deceived by a woman, so I don't know if that was their wife or something like that, or their mother didn't treat them the way they should have. They ran away from their job as a mother. Something like that. Traveled away, went to another land and left them behind. We have the Chariot. Yeah, I think that's them saying yes. This person had, like, I don't know, they were thrust into like the arena of like being someone else's mentor pretty early on. So they didn't really have much of a time to focus on themselves. They had to focus in on their responsibilities. This person could have been a Taurus. I don't know, this person might have liked carols back in the day. That's significant. We have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords, and I'm hearing sirens. So this person was pretty, they got into fights as well, or something about conflict around them all the time. They were good at fighting. Okay, they were really good at fighting because they had to. I'm hearing battlefield, so they may have been on the battlefield. We have the Empress and the Emperor, guys. The Empress coming through. So this person was a divine person, a divine being. Of course, we all are, but they were a divine masculine. And they, something about a tower moment coming with their divine feminine, or something about someone coming into their lives specifically that's significant to you. This person changed everything. Okay. Yeah, Six of Pentacles, balance came to them. Either they found balance within and opened up to their divine feminine after having like a difficulty with women in general, or having karmic ties to specific women, pivotal people in their life, like their mother figure or something like that. They found balance and alignment. Look at that Two of Cups. I almost said Two of Swords. This person might have been kind of stuck in their head about the idea of being being happy. For once, and feeling like rich and feeling like nurtured and feeling like they have something stable with someone. Was this someone else, spirit team? And ancestor for the Emperor. Yeah, this person, it says Page of Swords. This was a person. This was a contract that they had with someone specific. They loved them so much. This person, yeah, this person was the Page of Wands to their Page of Swords, very complementary, and this person showed them a whole new world. So there's something about divine masculine and divine feminine here, about potentially the twin flame journey for someone here with this ancestor. They understand because they've been through a lot of difficulties. I'm hearing fettuccine. Someone here loves fettuccine, or they did. So this doesn't have to be like a really old relative. This could be new and old. There's like a mixed bag with you guys. Let's see how many people. Let's see how many people per. Oh, I have to pause the video and I'll be right back, guys. Let's just get this video recorder off. Okay, guys, I am back. So I had to take some time to to take care of my child and to get things in order again. So thank you so much for kind of just going through those three people. We want to keep going. I want to see, as I was saying earlier, how many people there are in each. So with the Emperor archetype, how many people in this group, in this collective, are there that represent this person, just to get a specified understanding. Because again, with our ancestries and our ancestors, sometimes they embody an archetype, and they don't always have to embody like one particular person. It's not to say all of you guys are related by one person, but the energy of this person in that family. So and we're looking at all time, like of all time, across the entire timeline since the beginning of the world. So it's going to be a number of people here. Judgment is here. So I'm getting 20 for the first person. But let's see what other numbers come up here. Okay, so we have 21. 21 for the Emperor archetype. We have for the King of Wands archetype. Okay. We have 6. So let's do it one more time just to make sure. Let's do it. I'm actually going to use something here that I have at my disposal. How many people are there within the King of Wands archetype? Yeah, 6. Literally came out again. So we have 6. It's hard to see though with the lighting the way it is, but it's 6. Wow. Okay. Confirmation. Confirmation. And then for the next person, for the Queen of Swords, we have 1. So there's only 1 Queen of Swords here that's significant to someone. And then there's 6 for the King of Wands and 21 for the Emperor. A lot of you have been through that Emperor energy with the Byrd family. And there's a specific ancestor. 21 specific ancestors that are here for the collective that want to be aware, that you should be aware of, okay? So let's keep going. So if you're enjoying this reading so far, guys, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Doing so will help people get this message in the algorithm. It's tough out there. All of the well-known or very popular tarot readers are kind of the ones that always get kind of like the first pick of the first couple of videos for every reading. So it really helps, and it's really important and impactful to be it's kind of like supporting local businesses. Please support your local readers and the people that are close to you that actually have less subscribers, because they're more likely catering to you specifically than to the masses, okay? So just wanted to shout that out and say that, because that's just how it is in the world. Okay, the people that are the majority, or the people that choose the majority, don't always have specific messages for you. They might work out in the beginning. It might be something you need to hear in the beginning, but as you evolve, you're going to notice the people that you resonate with are going to be smaller groups. So just wanted to let you know. And this came out as I was talking. So there's something here about these 3 ancestors being linked to the Ssani. So you might have some Ssani people in your tribe, people that are helping you right now. There's also another card that came through. So this is galactic. Okay, guys, this is not for everyone. If you don't feel like you resonate with that just yet, or you don't feel like you will ever, that's okay. But this is for people that resonate with being a star being or being a star seed. So we have the Vegan card coming through with homing beacon. So these 3 people are bringing you home. They're helping you and cultivating you through this bloodline specifically. So there might be vegan roots to the name Byrd as well. Okay, so I'm going to put this down, of course. And we're going to move into the healing message for you guys, for these 3 people. What is the Queen of Swords energy healing or addressing with you? Let's tap into that. What is the Queen of Swords? Okay, we have forgiveness. forgiveness of those that wronged you or tried to do so, those that tried to tell you that you weren't in alignment when you were, those that tried to stop or tried to prevent you from doing what you decided and incarnated to do. This is something they had to deal with as well. They had to forgive quite a bit. So that's the first one. Okay. And is there anything else? We have home, finding home within yourself, finding stability within yourself, regardless of what else is around you, regardless of what society's norms, whatever society's culture tells you to do, going with what is inside you, what is within you, being honest, being upfront, being very blunt about who you are, being open with who you are, finding home with that within you. So there's something here about just being yourself. With the Queen of Swords in the Byrd family, okay, of these three people that are working with you, they really want to hone in on your sense of self and establishing your sense of self. We also have the next card is psychic development. Number 5. So at 5:55, I said that. So 5 is significant to you in a major way. So what I want to do, what I want to tell you, okay, is that forgiveness is 23, which is adding up to 5. This is 5, and then we also have home, which is 10. Home, which is 8. My apologies. So 8 is coming through. 5 is coming through. There's something here about those two numbers. So I want you to look into the numerology of 5 and 8, and I also want you to look out for synchronicities with this number, with 5 specifically. You have psychic development coming in, so you're going to be honing in on a lot of I'm hearing vast energies. You're going to be honing in on a lot of energies that people are not noticing because it's not as common or mainstream. I feel like I had to go into the mainstream aspect of life because I feel like so many people get lost in that, or they think that there's no one out there because they're not mainstream. There are people out here. We are all out here. We are all doing what we're called to do, and people that are meant to see us will see us. And so it's something about like knowing your part to play though, and not being idle, and recognizing that your abilities are being sharpened to help other people as well. It's not just for one person. It's not meant to be in isolation. You're not meant to be isolated from the world. You're meant to, if you need to go to hermit mode, please do, but please recognize that you are also a part of a community and they need you as well. Need in the sense of you show them another level of who they are as well. When you are interacting with the people of your community, you are actually interacting with aspects of yourself. We are not as separate as people try to label us as and tell us we are. We are truly one. When all started, when everything began, we were all there at once in one form, and then we split. So please remember that when you're arguing with someone, they are a part of you too, okay? And you can still say they're wrong, you can still disagree with them, you can still fight them, whatever you want to do. But just remember, they are a part of you, and that psychic development that you guys are cultivating is going to remind you of that every day. You are connected to a broad network of people, and there are certain things you're meant to do in this life that you are cultivating, and you're going to meet those specific people that are going to help you and reflect those things back to you. So that's the Queen of Swords energy. Let's get into the King of Wands. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm hearing rain, so there's something here about rain being significant for you, or your name is Rain. We have self-love for the King of Wands. He's so this beautiful, like, loving, doting King of Wands that we're getting, I feel as though they've had to withdraw from certain masculine energies because of the perception people had of them. I feel like this person is meant to show you self-love, because I feel like this person had to deal with a lot of criticism, and also a lot of people talking about their new ways of doing things, their ingenuity, and like talking about how it's not going to work out, it's not this, it's not that, and trying to define them when they in reality already knew themselves. I feel like this person knew who they were and were really solid, even if they had moments of doubt or indecision. They had like a stability within them that persisted and resulted in their abundance in various forms. And that's what I think you guys need, and what you're cultivating in this life is sacred space. Look at that. Then we have masculine energy coming through. And then we have feminine energy coming through. This person was very balanced. Then we have reunion of souls. This is about coming together with your soul tribe. They're helping you come together and to bring all of you together in one place, in one platform, and in accordance with your soul's purpose. We also have ancient wisdom. His is coming out Spitfire. It's like, I already know who I am. This is what I have to tell Francine. This is what you're going to hear about your line and who he is. How things are coming through are representative of their energy, their blueprint, their archetype. So the King of Wands energy, unsurprisingly, has already told me everything that you need to know. Okay, so ancient wisdom is coming through this person. Okay. Divine masculine, divine feminine balance between the two is coming through this King of Wands. Now let's see what the Emperor had, because he had the divine masculine and the divine feminine as well. The number 4 is coming out to me. Let's see. We have self-love again. This Emperor is showing you self-love, showing you how to open up to the traumas and triggers of your past, because they have done so as well. They've done it a lot. I'm hearing many lifetimes this person has done this for this collective, and then I had like a release of energy. So something about like their voice, finding sacred space for themselves. Number 1 is significant for them. There might even be like a significance to unity, to the consciousness of unity, number 1, and why I mentioned it as well. I like talking about it, but I think they also wanted to talk about it too. I'm hearing the word lotus, so someone here might want to look into the lotus and to the gods and goddesses that reflect the lotus. We have 42, joy. This comes after self-love. So they're saying that you're going to see the joy. You're going to cultivate the self-love with them. They're going to be there for you as a form of sacred space as you tap into that. And I also feel like you're going to begin to feel all of the things that this person specifically didn't really experience, because I feel like there's a level of joy that you're going to tap into, that they're going to tap in with you. And it's going to affect your line. It's going to go all the way back to them. So they're thankful for your presence, for your energy, for your persistence, okay? For your, I'm hearing, so many things, innovation, imitation, for how you tend to bring all of these things together. So I just got a notification. So 902 is significant, or September 2nd is significant. Something is shifting for you guys in September 2nd. And also when you look at 902, it's 9 plus 2, which is 11. So there's a lot of like master numbers, synchronicities with 1. And then, what did I say, guys? Movement into balance is number 1. You got number 1, movement into balance for them. Yeah. So when I got the number, when I initially told you that there were 21, I feel like there's something about judgment. When you look at judgment, that's 20. But I feel like there's something here about that. There's something about the number 20 and 1. What is that? We have changes. What do you mean by that, Spirit? What is the change that's coming in? Because I feel like there's more to this Emperor than meets the eye. I'm hearing eel. I don't know if you like eel sauce, you like sushi, you like eel in general, or you are like an eel. There's something about that totem. There's perception coming through. Your perception is shifting. I feel like you're going to be going through massive changes with your timeline. So you're going to be looking at different ways of being. So you likely in other incarnations are very different, like physically, from what you like who you truly are. You've come in various forms, and I feel like it's stark contrast each life. So I would recognize that. They're trying to mention that your perception has shifted so much, but you've brought a lot of your creativity through those other lives here. So you may not feel like you fit with the body that you're in, for instance. You may feel like you aren't conformed to that, or you don't feel like it matches you. That's because your modalities, you've learned something in every like culture, life, in every physical experience. You've been a man, you've been a woman, you've been a different complexions in each life. Like you've really gone through the gamut, is what I'm hearing, of experiences in order to give people an understanding of how the soul is so pliable and that it's not limited to the body. Right? The soul is outside of the body. It's not in the body physically. It's actually like directing multiple bodies at once. When you think of, like, for instance, the Oversoul, I feel like I have to I feel like drawn to talk about it. Okay, I have a channel called the Oversoul Archives. The Oversoul is the body that is guiding and directing multiple higher, it's like, if you look at like for a hierarchical kind of way of looking at it, we are connected, a lot of us that consider ourselves to be soul tribe. It doesn't have to be this way, but I feel like a lot of the people you resonate with are a part of the same Oversoul. Like when you think of that and you realize how you're connected to people literally from the same Oversoul, like the soul is composed of many other souls, like it's one larger overarching soul. I would look into that because I feel like you guys are going to resonate with that. I resonate with that. That is where I come from with my perspective on unity. I feel like we are so complex, but we also are so connected that we oftentimes think we're just separate people floating around. And it's not like that. When you think of twin flames, those twin flames, I don't know if someone's told you this already or explained this to you, but they are, and what I believe and a number of people believe in the spiritual community, twin flames are it's two people physically that are from the same Oversoul. So they're the same person looking at each other in a different body, because they're not distinct from each other in the sense that what their composition is the same, but they look different, okay? And that's why they go through so many difficulties. It's just looking at yourself in the mirror. The people that make you feel like shit, or the people that trigger you sometimes, are the people that are a part of that Oversoul, that are showing you aspects of yourself that you don't like, or aspects of of things around you that you don't like that are like you, or just, it's just like people tend to kind of forget that they don't like themselves a lot of the time, and they project that onto other people. You know, like the idea, like, my faith in humanity is restored. You know, that term, when people say, like, my faith in humanity is restored, do you realize you're a part of that? Like, you are the person that also is doing those things to people, and you pretend like you don't, or try to look like you're on some higher ground, but we've all done it. Like, let's just be real. We've all fallen short of this perception of perfection. Like, just, you know, we have a choice to make with what we do, but please realize you've done it too. And if you haven't in this life, you've done it in other lives. You've done something to hurt someone else. We all hurt each other. Hurt people is what they say. So let's get past that. Okay, let's move on. I feel like that's important for us to note, is how human we all are, and to stop putting people down when we've done things similarly as well. And if we haven't, we learn those lessons by coming and incarnating and doing those things. So what is the message? What is the shamanic message for the Byrd family? I feel like the Byrd family will resonate with that message, because that tangent was a message. Let's see. Let's see what this is. Embracing family. So the Byrd family, you are embracing family. Unsurprising, right? And then we have Leap of Faith, Orion. So we have the Zeta Reticuli, which are a part of the family. They are the descendants or ancestors of the Essassani. So there's definitely people that are Essassani on your spirit team. The Zeta Reticuli went through a lot of transformation, a lot of healing with regards to their ability to create, ability to have children, to procreate. There was a lot of things they had to do and experiments that they had to undergo. And I feel like you guys have been through that experimentation. If you guys have ever heard of, like, the hybridization agenda, you might have had past lives and incarnations and experiences where you helped hybridize, or to grow, or to uplift the Zeta Reticuli in some form or fashion. Okay, so you might have something to do with the hybridization agenda in the future as well. Mark my words, someone here is going to resonate with that. We have Orion. Orion is connected geographically to certain regions of the world. So you may notice that there are connections to Orion in Africa, that huge continent that I can't even go into like depth on because it's vast, the information and knowledge that's found in African spirituality and in each of the countries. So, but the Orions are sometimes, they're found throughout in Asia as well, and Sirius is also found in Asia. There's something here about like the fight and the plight of the Orions being a part of your bloodline with the Byrd family, and taking that leap of faith in trying to save or trying to protect the people you love. You're a very protective group. I feel like they want to mention that. And I'm hearing Zion. Someone here, their name is Zion, or you have some connection to a place called Mount Zion, which is biblical. So yeah, you guys have a serious connection, Sirius, and an Orion connection. Is there anything else to close? Final one is, wow, Zetas again, learning to nurture. You guys are doing this in order from 80 to 81. You were embracing family and now you're learning to nurture. So you guys are nurturing oneself, yourself, primarily right now, and you're going through a new paradigm shift, okay? So the Byrd family is going through a major paradigm shift. You're leaving behind, look at that Sirius energy, the yellow, from secrecy to way showing. You're going from a place of knowing the secrets of the world through shamanistic practices, through secretive societies and past lives with that, or past lives with these things, and now you're moving into showing people what and how you can incorporate these things in your reality. So major things are happening with you guys. I'm hearing Zephyr Hills, or Zephyr is significant to someone, so look up the word Zephyr. And let's get a final card. The Byrd family. What does the Byrd family need to hear? Balance, spirituality, and practicality. There's a need for balance, and the Pisces energy here with the full moon is telling me that you guys are going through a major shift, an awakening process. I feel like you're delving into the depths of your spirit with this family line. And this line, these three people are helping you to balance it out, to meditate and to contemplate, but then also to practically apply what you get in meditation and contemplation. Okay, I know I said that I'm done, but I have one more. A lovely subscriber got this for me, so I'd like to do one message. Okay. Yeah. Someone here might have had ancestors that were traders as well. Not traders, like they traded items. Earth Mother. It says feel loved and comforted, so there's that feminine energy, that nurturance. And then we also have lady, so there might be a lot of divine feminines here. Okay, and that message here is enjoy growth and reap rewards. So that's what I have for you beautiful people. That is what I have for the Byrd family at this time. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for more of my readings. And if you'd like a personal reading of your own, feel free to contact me in the description box below, and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.